I forgot about Tofu Boy. I forgot about Tofu Boy. Oh, I'm going past it. I watched the peak SGQ run and it was actually really good. And I'm not saying that in the sense of like, you know, you wouldn't expect. I just have not watched peak at all, and then it made the gameplay on that one actually look really good. Where normally when you see peak gameplay, it's just people like being dumb. You know what I mean? I did catch the Snoopy run. Talk about peak. Knoppy. Yeah. Did you catch it? I guess both me and M Sushi didn't have an incentive hit. Just another reason why we're so alike. You watch 0 seconds? Wow. Wow. Not even VODs? So every GDQ of any sort, people do complain about like, I don't like this about GDQ, and it just ends up being where people will be like, I don't know. Sometimes it's fine if you have your complaints and criticisms, whatever, but sometimes it's just like, dog, just don't watch it then. What are you doing watching it? Sometimes people act like GDQ is the only speedrun content that's like allowed on Twitch. When it's like, I know so many people who watch speedruns and they don't give a shit about GDQ at all. Would love GDQ hotfix. It's true. It's true. I saw somebody be like, everybody knows that the era between 2014 and 2019 was the best era of commentary on GDQ. And I'm like, that is just not true. Somebody who's been watching GDQ for a while, like, you could argue that a lot of GDQ commentary now is a little bit, like, samey, but it is much consistently better now. There were so many runs back in the day of people who just like, whew, very uncharismatic, not very good at explaining things, talked in like memes, and people still kind of do that sometimes, but oh my gosh. Basement era GDQ, so true. And I do know people who like are involved or GDQ staff that sees those things and they get like, they take it personally, but I don't know, those people are so funny to me because it's like they're watching something that they don't seemingly enjoy all that much watching, and then instead of just watching something else, they're like, it's time to post on Reddit about it. And not like there's anything wrong with posting on Reddit, except for the fact that like it's over like anyone else think that they're switching over too much during Elden Ring, and it's like, no, I don't. Average run, yeah, exactly. Very rarely now are there runs where you're just like, ooh, that was barely watchable. And those used to happen all the time. Fuck you. This run was amazing until there. That's probably on gold pace here as well. That's a deceptively hard level. It's so ass. What's up, Mantadia? Mantadia, thanks for responding to like a month-old DM. I know I didn't respond back, but it meant a lot when I saw it. Sometimes you go back, yeah, I get it. Lindsay making Binding of Isaac 3D true. True. I do think that the only time that actual speedrunners will look at r/speedrun is one, if they're like pimping something, or two, it is GDQ time and somebody pointed out that there's something stupid over there. Whenever I like, because it does like pop up in my like on the mobile feed. Sometimes it'll pop up, but like very rarely is there something all that interesting there. What's funny, I think if you talk to the average GDQ goer about the Super Mario Brothers 1 drama, they won't know what the fuck you're talking about. But if you asked an average r/speedrun person, they would have like formed opinions about it. Whew. Yeah, there is. It's not even really worth talking about. It was really like there's disagreement over a rule set, and then some teenagers were acting like teenagers. They had a big Terraria run, like, how long ago was that run? The 20s. Would have been really good if I have that one death. Still is good. Like 2019, wow. Ancient. It being a mega chud. Happens. Wasn't there issues with the last Minecraft runner too? Or is the last Minecraft runner good? I don't know. Hell yeah, Mantadia. Honestly, my only memory that I have of Terraria is I was at Best Buy buying Terraria on the Wii U, and the cashier was like, oh my gosh, I love Terraria, and started talking to me about Terraria. I was like, I haven't played it. Which, At first, I was like, dog, I'm buying a game. Why would I know, like, anything about it? And then it's like, you know what? Actually, if you're buying Terraria on the Wii U, it's probably... You would have to be like a mega collector is probably the least embarrassing way to be buying this. She was like, certainly this is not a Wii U owner. This is a Terraria mega fan. A DNF? Oof. There's so many good... Well, I mean, I guess somebody has to just submit Terraria, right? Whoops. When you get far enough there, the thing just disappears. I got very lucky. Anything about the speedrun? Yeah, I mean, me neither. I don't know anything about the game. Oh, another gold. I probably would have had even more golds if I was actually splitting. Fuck you. I should have just gone to the side, because what if I hit it? Somebody cheat in 2023? Was it Terraria? Or are you talking about something else? How do you cheat live? Somebody did it at a GDQ. It was a remote run. It's like Metal Gear Rising or something. Is that what you're talking about? Yeah. The guy had this like whole long speech about it as well. It's really embarrassing. The Russian runner? Yeah. Metal Gear Revengeance, yeah. I remember I had a pretty funny post about it, but I can't like explain it without getting into all of the context. So you, as you can imagine though, it was funny. So you should be laughing just in your head being like, oh, bet Shredberg had some shenanigans that he posted. Yeah. He's always posting things. This is a really good run so far. I've had one death. I think. I got very lucky. I hit something that I have never hit before in my life. When the audience yells things like memes. Like, did you watch any SGDQ Montedia? What do you think about Wii? I actually don't know if Wii was around before my run. I know it was around after. I have not watched the run, and truly no offense to the Silksong run. Truly, I mean this. But they clearly wanted a Woo to be some sort of meme, whether it's in their run or not. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so glad that it's before my run. So glad. I'm not a fan of those types of memes. Yeah, I mean, I'm happy for everybody who likes those types of memes, truly. It's easy enough for me to ignore them. I think that if you're one of the last runners of the event, you just kind of have to deal with it. But like anything past Sunday, past noon, local time, you know, if you're complaining about the memes, you just gotta accept it. This is a good pace. This helpless and can talk. Yeah. I've never actually talked to a runner that felt like that. I will say that much. But I'm sure it's happened. Not like I talk to every runner about their run. You like my run? Thank you. Had to VOD watch? No, that's good. You know what? Honestly, being a VOD watcher is even better because, like, it helps the YouTube numbers. And then you can directly use those numbers and be like, look at how popular my run was. I actually have no idea. I have no idea if it's doing well on YouTube or not. I imagine it's doing fine. I know that my run had some wheeze, but they felt very natural. It was only during the segments, right, where there's like the momentum carrying, and it just felt like, okay, yeah. If I fuck up this run, I'm gonna actually cry. Live on stream. How dare the audience have fun, yeah. I just don't prefer it for my runs, but it's okay. Like, the audience, in my opinion, can do whatever the fuck they want. It's donations that I care about, if that makes any sense. To me, it is much different. Unless the audience is, like, truly doing too much, which has happened, but I don't know. I couldn't think of any this time where I would explain it like that. This is wild. Fuck, dude. All right, that's fine. Two deaths. Right? It was this, which is bullshit because I just practiced it. And then 210. This is also a gold. Is this 4 golds or 3? I can't look. 4 golds. What I didn't check to see is if this is a sub. It might be a sub 1830, which would be perfect. I would be done with this category. Or like, yeah, truly the one thing that I will critique GDQ, like not the organization, but like GDQ in general. And I was in the stream room like truly like twice. The audience at GDQs is fickle at best. It should be better. It would be a lot more fun if it was better, but it is what it is. It could be Aqua Killer. Okay, it's set up for... Dude, I love that. I haven't had that weird Bandage Girl animation, whatever that is, until a few days ago. Boom. Let's go. Perfect. I'm done with this category for now. I mean that. I am done with this category for now. I'm probably, to be honest with you, I'm probably setting the game down for a little bit at least. I do want to get back to this, but yeah, I kind of can't believe that I got it today. Although what I was saying, this is why taking breaks is really good, by the way. Because you come back and like you get this like immediately. I'm down, what is it, 50 seconds?